Hello. So lots of music lyrics have been sort of, I guess you could say, pulling on my energy, and I guess YouTube, like if you listen to enough music, I don't really know, like curates my list or something. I didn't do it, but I got in the shower and just put on YouTube, and apparently this mix was created. I don't know. And one of the songs that really caught my attention was, I just listened to it. Black Eyed Peas, Meet Me Halfway. I think it's Black Eyed Peas. And then I had a notification from another reader that I listen to once in a while. And I just like to support her, even if I don't fully listen to the video. And I clicked on the likes, and it was 311. And I keep seeing that number, 311. Excuse me. Yeah, 3 has been coming through a lot. I've been seeing it as the integration of the masculine and feminine polarities. And then the birthing of the next octave consciousness integration of that. You know, people say, I suppose the Holy Trinity. For me, it comes through as the 3 founder flame. The colors, violet, aquamarine blue, and pearlescent and gold have been coming through really strongly. So funny. I just looked over at the screen. I have music playing in the background. I didn't even pick this one. I think it just came on from the last one, and those colors that I just mentioned are really strong. And I was in the those colors are basically in this, and it's actually half of a face of a moon and half of a sun coming together with a star joining on the third eye. And I just released a transmission, lunar and solar energetic updates or something like that. So that's pretty synchronistic. The frequency hertz are 963 and 432. And I was speaking about the notification I got from the reader that I felt called to support. I literally listened to the first 10 seconds of the video, but she was saying, it was right after I heard Meet Me Halfway. And she was like, let's tune into the energetics. How are we meeting halfway? She's a divine counterpart reader. And I've been getting so many messages about union and the energetics behind that, of a divine union, as people call it. And I've been really hesitant to talk about this, so because of all of the distorted energy with it. But when I'm feeling something, I'm trying my best to just show up and read and let it come through me from the what I like to call the unconditional love template, and just let it flow through. So yeah, you can be, this will be pretty specific, so if this is something you feel called to, then feel free to stick around. If not, that is totally okay. You can sort of be inundated, I just heard, with lots of number synchronicities, animal spirits that really connect with you and what you associate. Turtles, doves have been coming through, swans. The lynx keeps coming through. That one is not personal usually for me, but I will look that up in a second because I keep hearing the lynx. Jaguar, feline, big feline energy. The strength card in tarot. And I recorded earlier. I just posted the YouTube portion, but I didn't post the Patreon link yet for the overflow. I did record it, but I didn't post that part yet. But there was an aspect coming through about a softness in like maybe an overexertion of strength, but there's like a softness really for both polarities that I was feeling, meeting in that middle energy. And also the song Turn the Lights Down Low, I don't know who sings that, but that was coming through. Turn the lights down low, now I'm feeling you breathing slow, something about, yeah, there might be a message in the lyrics there for you. But I'm also hearing Here Comes the Sun. The Beatles are coming through a lot lately. Okay. So there's something about holding, like both polarities, being able to hold that strength and the softness, and sort of balancing out, you know, any like rough edges in that department. I'm continuing to see, I just heard the space-time continuum. Yeah, so I'm continuing to see like this unfoldment of, and see, feel, experience. Detachment and attachment has been coming up a lot. So attachment styles, avoidant attachment, things like this of, also the phrase neutralizing has been coming up, like neutralizing the energetics that sort of come up here. I'm hearing third energy repair. So there's someone else I listen to on YouTube, and she does these like third energy clearings where if you feel really connected to someone, or it can even be like within yourself, any interference energy that like soaks up from the collective, you know, from external frequencies, you can like, maybe you're being called to do something like this, or you're already doing it. This is a confirmation. Please always trust what you feel, of course. If that isn't for you, that's okay. But that's what I'm seeing. My left big toe just felt like it was being tickled, which is, for me, the element of ether or spirit. So, yeah, there's like a feminine essence coming through in terms of assisting in cleansing these energetics. Someone here could be working with like the archangel realm. I just heard like Haniel. There's some beeping outside. Haniel, Azrael. There's each one of you will be different. Jophiel, especially tuning into the sacral plexus, that has been coming through really strongly. The unification of the solar and the sacral. In through the heart, through the belly button, out through the throat. It's like going in and then out, like all these different angles of light are popping in, and it's like a very spiral type of coming together of the energy. Now I'm feeling like I'm being poked all over. So phantom touches have really been coming through. You could be feeling like someone is with you, but technically there's no one there. You could be feeling like someone's brushing up on your skin. I don't know, I heard brushing your hair. Like there's just different sensations. I just heard in my head, I don't even know if this is a thing, a culotta. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, it's a drink, a coffee culotta. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if I've even ever had one of those, but that could be for someone. I'm getting very giddy too, like I keep laughing. There's a song, so many songs. Celine Dion is all coming back to me now. Now that song for me is like a personal, lightning could be significant. I keep feeling lightning. It's a song for me that always is like integrating back the lyrics. There's something about the gold. She talks about gold. It's like integrating back these memories within myself. And when I say myself, it also then tunes into the unity consciousness, like it's all integrated and weaving together. But so it's like something about coming back into yourself even deeper that is creating that space for this union. And I really want to say, like, it may not be romantic for everyone. Like, please take it how it fits for you. I want to keep it pretty general since this is like a collective tap-in for these templates. And also, I've been really, like, on Patreon especially, starting to dive deeper into like the higher ascension mechanics and energetics behind some of these templates. So if that is something that interests you, you can check out the Patreon. Right now I do have a new member code 9D12D that's 50% off for new members, and you can also purchase individual posts as well. But yeah, this was very unplanned. I just was sitting down for a second, and it just, this whole flash of like push record just came in. So here I am. You may be seeing repeating fives. Also, overcoming obstacles has been coming up a lot lately. So that could be something that has been like maybe a bit of a focus in this last cycle. I'm hearing 3 to 6 months, so it could be longer than that, but there's something really significant about tying up loose ends whenever you find this in the last 3 to 6 months. And there seems to be a collective energy of, from whenever you find this, like 2 to 4 weeks. Seeing 8 of Wands and Tarot and Chariot, like really quick, something really quick in the next 2 to 4 weeks is, and when I say something, you know, it will be different for each person depending where you are. I mean, some of you may already be in a connected, physicalized partnership or whatever. I'm calling it partnership because it feels like the most over-encompassing way to describe what the energy feels like, you know, whether it's romantic, business, both, platonic, whatever it comes through for you. But it's funny, my friend the other day, we were talking about I just heard magnetism. It just like flew in, but hold on. We were talking about like, she was saying that she has a connection with someone. It is not romantic, but she was like, I don't have the words for it. And she's not as into like all of these specificities when it comes to like diving into metaphysical concepts as I am, but we can still have these conversations in general. And she was like, yeah, our connection is like otherworldly or like beyond, you know, what words I can describe. So these are the type of connections that I'm speaking on, even if we don't have the words. Quantum entanglement has been coming up a lot lately. I just heard like irritations, that's been coming through too, distractions, interference. So anytime you are experiencing this, some of you, it will be different for everyone, and it may not sit with everyone. Also, shedding of hair. My hair has been, there's something about like hair shedding. So you may be experiencing that. Cellular changes like in the body, like there's just a lot of, you know, like molting, shedding of the skin, like that has been coming through. Kundalini embodiment has also been coming up a lot lately. I'm hearing sacral pleasures. So like the way we feel sensations and pleasure feels like that is also evolving and shifting a bit. So you may be going through like periods of almost feeling a bit disconnected, like sensually, sexually, and then all of a sudden like you get like a surge or a pulse of almost like, like a lightning electric energy. And then it sort of feels like it's short, I don't know if short circuiting is the right word, but like it's not as like flowy right now. Like it may be more erratic, but I feel like that is going to, if this is something you're experiencing, I do feel like in the next, again, 2 to 4 weeks, there will be like a smoothing out and a flow. Working with the water element could be really helpful right now. If you are doing that, that's just like a nice confirmation. There's like a hair tickling my left elbow that will not seem to leave my body. So yeah, there could just be these little, I just heard follicle. I don't know, maybe someone was just talking about that, or maybe you're working with your hair follicles in some way, but I also I'm seeing a wishbone. And now I'm seeing the White Light Oracle deck has been coming up all day. There's a card in the White Light Oracle from Alana Fairchild. I don't have it physically with me, but it says, a heartfelt wish will soon manifest. Then I'm also seeing Magnetism of Eros, which is another card. So yeah, if you want to go deeper into either of those, feel free to. I'm not being guided to do that at the moment, but again, that magnetic energy, there's something about like the magnetism that has been being cultivated through inner stillness, through anchoring, some of these more feminine archetypal codes, the Empress, the High Priestess, and Tarot. Some of these lineages it will connect differently for each one of us, how it comes through, but and then I was reading something earlier from the Ascension Glossary about the electricity, again, that like lightning, electric, masculine polarity, like almost signifying this electrical charge through a rod, like symbology through a rod. So there can be something there. This just felt like a little quick transmission. I will actually go into an extended, an overflow on Patreon. So if you feel called there, then I will see you there. But if not, and I'm honestly not sure what is going to come through. I'm just going to sort of show up and open the channel and see what is revealed. One more thing, I'm seeing like an apple core. I know apples have a lot of symbology. Edenic timelines is something that has been coming through, so that could be relevant for someone. I've been feeling the ribs. I know there's something about Adam and Eve templates with that. I mean, I'm not going to go too deep into that right now, but if that has been coming up for you, and this is just like a confirmation, and yeah, the air element. I just heard like mental stimulation. So it feels like part of this connection, and of course that will play out differently for everyone, but there's something about the mental stimulation that feels quite attractive, I heard, and sort of like not comparable to other experiences. Maybe like you've had traces of that, but nothing like this, I'm hearing like meeting of the minds kind of thing. There was another symbolic image that was popping in with the apple. Oh, an onion. Yeah, something about like peeling back, like, that expression, peeling back layers of an onion. But, onions can also make us cry sometimes when it's really potent or strong. So I don't know why that just came through, but that's what I was seeing. Maybe someone here needs so tongue-tied. Yeah, all day my throat, the last few days have been, I don't know if you hear that, but there's definitely, if this is connecting with you, there is someone who just keeps getting tongue-tied, and even if you haven't met yet, like it'll be different for everyone. It's an energetic thing, like something about releasing an authentic emotion that it's like a matter of time, I'm like a ticking time bomb I'm hearing. And so, just continuing for yourself, whoever this is for, really, I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but really just pouring into yourself and not just yourself, but if you're feeling, if you're someone who likes to be of service, like whatever it is that like fills you, that emotional fulfillment type of frequency that you are clicking into or have clicked into, you'll all be somewhere different. That feels really important right now. And if anyone is looking for like specifics or examples, feel free to comment, and I will do my best to bring that through as well. All right, well, thank you so much. Feel free to share, comment, like I said. And yeah, that's all. Thanks.